to face some of the victims and talk to some of them and apologize. That's what they make you do. What they'll ask you to do, they don't make you, but it's better for you, because once you coming forward, you may as well tell them, and talk to the families, because they want to bring closure to the case. But I didn't actually get out on 40 bodies. I don't know where that started. But I didn't never want to stop it, because it keep me with interviews,
right.
It keep me going, keep me going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I never, even when you go back to my Vlad, I said that I got, for the First Step Act, when Donald Trump signed that December 2018, but I did give up homicides in the state, because under the federal law, under Rule 35.
What you talking about, these 2 homicides right here?
No, it's more than 2 in here.
How many is it?
It's the 40 in here.
But so I'm saying, how the 40 get in your paperwork if you ain't got nothing, if you ain't had nothing to do with it? That's what I don't understand.
Under Rule 35.
Yeah.
Once you sentence in the Fed, you or your family or somebody could go and make drug buys or go tell on crimes, and they could reduce your sentence while you sit in the cell.
That's what they told me you were doing. They said that one time, now you can respond to this, said something about one time you got involved with a case that was up in New York, some nigga in New York. And now, let me also say this before I get to that. They never questioned would you ride, though. You was a rider. They ain't say you wasn't no rider. They say you're a rider, but he ain't straight, right? And I'm glad you bringing this and you speaking on it. But they said one time you was involved with a case about a nigga from New York. Evidently, y'all was supposed to have had some conversations. You got some information from him from inside of the system, and turned that information over. When you turned that information over, you expected them to knock it down, and they said something about that they gave some of the time back because of you being from New Orleans or something like that. There's some, I couldn't really get the full story, but it was something involved with a New York nigga. Have you ever been on a case with a nigga in New York?
My co-defendant is from New York, but I had 20 years for telling my other co-defendant, hey, when they come down with the drug, we're gonna kidnap, we're gonna tie them up and kill them. All that's in my paperwork.
Yeah.
What I learned, dudes, to keep their story going and to keep stuff going, dudes will get pieces of here, and build their own story, put some paperwork here, put me here, they put me in places they want me to be.
What happened with your codees on your case?
All my codees played out. None of my codees snitched. None of them. I had 8 co-defendants.
So you said they got snitch on your name and it don't supposed to be on your name?
Well, I mean, it could be on there because I did sit down with the government. I did sit down. This is what I tell people. This is why I don't be upset with Baby and them. I made the rules. Whenever you get arrested, never sit down with the government. Never sit in the interrogation room. And we never done that. So at the end of the day, Baby, Slim, BG, nobody was in that room with me with the detective. So I could say, yeah, I only told on just these 40 bodies. But how y'all know I'm telling the truth?
Right.
You are watching It's Up There podcast. For free tickets to our live show, visit patreon.com/itsuptherepodcast. You will be able to sit in the live audience for our next live show in 2 months. Also, to see this full episode, come to our official Patreon. Thanks for watching.